Hey, there's just like a random Poliwhirl here. Or wait, I'm wait, what? Hold on. On our last episode of the Neon Blue Art-locke, we found Leader Brock, caught a couple Mons, lost a couple Mons, and found a mysterious trainer. So we also had a really long route, and we are still in the middle of exploring that. So hopefully, we might be starting off with a battle here. So let's check our Mons right now, see how everyone's doing. We're not in terrible condition, but we are going to go ahead and maybe potion up. Let's see if we're going to get into a battle. Oh, 1,500 Pokédollars. Cool. I am the champion and I saw this Pokeball first. Oh gosh. You are in my way and therefore I must battle you. I could have gotten away without doing the battle. Level 1 Rattata. My dude, you have a long way to go before being champion. I'm sorry. Watch this dude be the champion at the end of the playthrough. That would be absolutely hilarious. Alright, off we go. Oh my gosh, nothing over here? Okay. Yeah, this past route has been absolutely massive. I just love gaming, but I only game on PC. Emulators rock. True. Old man, Gamer Gerald would like to battle. Sending out a Growlithe. Okay. Don't mind that one. What did you say? That's stereotypical. I don't know what I said. Alright. Where are you headed, kid? This is tough trainer area only. All the trainers. Delcatty. That's another Pokemon that I honestly forgot existed. The Skitty line in general just, like, forgot. Double slap. Get a burn, get a burn. Get a burn, get a burn. And stop hitting me so many times? That was not... Oh. That did a lot more than I thought it was going to. And that did a lot less than I thought it was going to. Okay. Let's go into my goats. Sorry, Billy. You had your chance. I don't want to get hit with another double slap, though. Oh. Well, I can try to do a surf. I don't actually remember what, like, the mechanics of attract do. Delcatty isn't going to do anything with me, though. Like, I'm sorry, Croconut, my goats. It's not... Don't work that way. I'm sorry. Gators and cats, they don't work. I don't know what attract does, but Delcatty I don't think is going to do much to me, so I'm going to super potion up. Oh, actually, Dawn's not too bad, so I'm just going to use a regular potion on Dawn, and then bring Dawn in, which is good, because now my goats is going to go to sleep and be immobilized by love. Get a confusion. Nope. Okay, I don't think Delcatty will be able to do too much to Dawn, though, so I might just stay in. Ivysaur, yes, we are going to switch. Ooh. Unfortunately, our best thing for Ivysaur is Billy. Really, all I have is the burn, though. I'm actually going to stay in and I'm going to go for Ice Beam and hope that I'm faster. I am faster. Is it going to be enough? Ooh, not quite. Poison Powder, that's okay, though. Cool, another Ice Beam should do it. This trainer is surprisingly more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Magby. I say that and then I send out a Magby. I'll water pulse it. Let's go Dawn. Dawn being a champion, honestly, with that huge power, and then honestly, Dawn is probably the best member on the team. I love my goats, but like Dawn is definitely got some carrying power. Where the heck do I? What the heck? How do I get out of here? Is it this way? No. What the heck? Where's the way down? This is Neonox is this way, but... What? How the heck am I supposed to get down there? What? I'm stuck. I'm so confused. So what if I'm old? That doesn't mean I can't enjoy gaming. Okay. But like... What? How the heck am I supposed to get out of here? I'm so confused. Okay, there's nothing over here. What? So I was originally planning on leaving this part out, but it was just too dang comical to how many times I came back and how far I went exploring and just could not figure out where to go, and it's literally just because I guess I'm blind. But question of the day, did y'all see that? I mean, I guess I circled it, so you probably saw it before me, but it was not clear. I just thought that there was a ledge there and I couldn't go that way. And I literally went back so many times trying to figure out where the heck I was supposed to go. I went exploring everywhere. I did finally get back and see the path forward. And this was my moment of realization. Y'all, I'm dumb. Apparently, you could go down here and my eyes were just playing tricks on me and I did not even see this, so I just went running around for nothing. Yeah, so I'm dumb. Trainer alert. Yep, there is a trainer alert. Charmeleon. Ooh, okay. Slugma might actually be able to do decent here with a... Okay, Metapaw's gonna do nothing. I might like Billy here. Billy, let's... Yeah, look at that. Billy coming in with the rock slide. Let's go. I'm super nervous having Billy in against a lot of mons because I feel like he's pretty frail. I say that and then, yeah. We got a water type coming up, so we are, of course, going to be switching into Magoats here. Magoats and Dawn getting a lot of levels up in here. Alright, they're just going to bite you, I think. Oh, and it's a fighter. I mean, I'm not much of a fighter, honestly. Fight or flight, I'm usually a flight. Oh, hey. Best of wishes, trainer. I am here just in case you run out of Pokeballs and or don't have a water type to cross the pond of water east of here. Yo, what? That's super nice. Wait, can I get Pokeballs from you, though? No. No Pokeballs. What a nice dude. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind. Neonox. So technically if I get a encounter on this water here, that counts. But we are in Neonox City, so let's see if we can get an encounter anywhere else. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, we're already back to Neonox. Oh, I know where we are. Okay, cool. Alright, it is time to sadly take Mistrum and Nigel out of the team into our box. Pikachu we cannot use since we cannot name him. I guess Lane is going to come back onto the team for now. Let's see. Plasma, we're going to leave here. Yeah, I think that this is the team we're going to go with for now. Leave one spot open just in case we find something cool along the upcoming route. Ooh, department store. Yes, this is what... Oh, yes. We're going to go get some good stuff from the department store. Okay, not really the ones I wanted. I was thinking that there were going to be some more, some better TMs there. Oh, we can get stones here. I forgot about that. Okay, I don't need any stones right now. Maybe have one just in case. I think a Pokédoll and a Nuzlocke is not the worst thing to have. Just in case I get stuck if I need to get a Mon out. Ooh. Okay. These are what we want to start using here. Alright, got some good stuff from in there. Also, I think that I can change the percentage of turbo, so I'm wondering if this moves me around a little bit quicker. Yeah, this moves me around a little bit quicker here. Okay, these things are gone. Was there anything north? I don't remember. Nah. Ooh. Hey, there's just like a random Poliwag here. Wait, what? Hold on. What? You surprised? I'm just a kid in a Poliwhirl costume, and I keep mixing up the names. Anyways, this Poliwrath costume is neat. You managed to get all three of them in there. Alright. Okay, we can go this way now. Professor Cornell, what are you up to, Zoto? I've heard you defeated Kaz, Eerie, and got an HM Surf on top of that. Bravo. You are really starting to get the hang of it. So, you're in Star Pathway now. Anyways, I advise you to visit Blue Metropolis and start making your way towards Mellow City. I'll keep in touch with you. Oh no, I gotta go. My Pokemon started breaking things in the lab. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I got a call. So those are cut, which I don't think I have. I'm about to get cut from up here, I think. Hi there. Do you perhaps like fishing? I'd give you my old rod, but I forgot that I'd thrown it somewhere in Celestro Lane. Did I get an old rod? I don't remember. What's this guy? Hey there. I only got a few of these cut HMs left. Do you want to buy one? I wonder if I had said no if he would have just given it to me. Great. You won't be disappointed with the purchase. Well, I do have to teach it to somebody now. Who are we going to teach cut to? Well, oh God, Magoats is the only one that can learn cut. That's unfortunate. I do not want to teach cut to Magoats. Well, hey, we're going to get an encounter here, and hopefully it's something I can teach cut to. Talo, that's a repeat. And another Talo. Bellsprout. Okay, well, hey, you know what? It's a grass type. We don't have grass type. I'm going to yawn it and then just chuck an Ultra Ball at it. And I think that should probably be good. So we're going to get Bellsprout on the team. Hopefully, that is. Ultra Ball. Alright, we're going to throw one more Ultra Ball at you. Its bud looks like a human face. Because of the bud, it is rumored to be a type of legendary mandrake plant. And we are going to name it. So we have some new Ko-Fi members, so let's go pull a name. Alright, we have Ermin Rad 1 from Ko-Fi. So our new Bellsprout here is going to be Ermin. We got Ermin. Which, honestly, dig the name. Not sure if that's your name or just your handle, but Ermin the Bellsprout? Let's go. Not the best moveset right now. Ooh. We can also teach a Giga Drain, though. Yeah, let's learn Giga Drain! Sleep Powder Giga Drain seems like a really good combo. Cool, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of our boy Ermin here. Alright, let's go heal up. Oh, I can also cut up here. Does this go anywhere? Wait, is there supposed to be something over here? There's gotta be something over here. Hold on, I have an item finder. Please tell me there's something over here. Nothing? What is the point of this? Why? Why? I'm so confused. Okay, well, we're going to keep going this way then. Let's take a look at our new Mon as well, Ermin. Okay, lax nature. Chlorophyll raises speed and sunshine. He's a fast boy, but nothing much else there, and those are moves. Cool. Alright, well, I am very happy with our new boy Ermin. Oh, and we're getting into a battle. Scram, kid. Don't look for trouble, okay? Not looking for trouble. You're looking for me. Whoo! Okay. Sorry, we're getting you out of there. What is good? Dawn's good against everything. New rule. Dawn is good against everything. This is super weird playing it on, like, slightly sped up, and I don't know if I like it. I might have to lower it a little bit. It's very disorienting and makes it very easy to, I feel like, mess up. Ooh, look at that boy. We got speed over here. These Pokemon seem to enjoy their playtime. While being a volunteer at this Pokemon fan club is my hobby, I'd really like to see something come out of it. Our team has big plans for this project. Cool. We are forming a Pokemon fan club. New members are always welcome, and we want to spread the love for Pokemon with everyone. Hey, same. I have a community page on Ko-Fi for any workshop backers. If you're enjoying this art, enjoying this channel, and you want to help support the channel a little bit more, go check it out. It's in the description below. every little bit helps. Once we can grow the community, I really want to be doing more giveaways, just because I love making art, but I think it's fun to give stuff away as well. And we could have a coughing. I like Bellsprout better. So I like doing fun challenges and stuff like that. So go check it out on Ko-Fi. I love the feeling of finding a rare Pokemon in these areas. Oh, the closer inspection, there used to be some text on it. Something. Alright, so there might be a rare Pokemon over here? Oh, that was way too close. Houndour? Okay, I didn't see anything over there. That was super rare, so we're just going to keep going forward. Oh, and a battle. Want a battle? My Magneton is zappy good. Should use Ice Beam. There we go. That should do it. No? Oh, man, I'm nervous. I should. Woo! Okay, I lost. Better write that one down. You woke me up. Thanks, but you scared me as well. Should've known that was coming. 3 months. Ghastly. What happened? You got beat. That girl over there totally fell asleep. This is what happens when you decide to watch movies and play video games all night. But why would a channeler fall asleep? Maybe she was doing the thing. What was it? I'm Sailor Keek. A powerful trainer I am, a haiku poet too. Even though, at very best, my poems don't fully rhyme. In a match, if I get defeated and the battle goes in favor that is yours, a loss I'll take. A King's Rock will be given to you by me, but answer is now needed. Battle 9 or C. You didn't actually give me an option. But, today's question, or thing, comment prompt, leave me a haiku in the comments below. A Pokemon-related haiku in the comments below. Today's theme, let's do it. I prepared my aquatic team. Are you a lover of haiku? Sure. Great battle it was, a fair win for you. I'll return to haiku and train my team that's blue. Obtain a King's Rock. Cool. Not sure what I'll do with that yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. Alright, let's see what's in here. It's a note. Let's read it. I just love the sunrise spring, especially midday gardens. I was at the evening lake. Now I'm at the midnight mountain. Okay. Let's see. What's down here? Oh, this is another one of those, like, there's a path up here and a path down there. What are you up to, twerp? You're the one who got a Pokemon from Professor Blake, it seems. It would be a shame if we were to, I don't know, steal it. We'll battle you, and then we'll run as fast as we can. Well, shoo! Dawn's up to 29. Tarma, avenge me now! Alright, looks like... Don't worry at all, Sally. I'm taking this kid's Pokemon in no time. Don't think so. What is this? A kid beat me? Sorry. This isn't the last you've seen of us. And apparently they can just disappear. Good to know. We're gonna heal up. Alright, let's see what's in here. My granddaughter really likes Pokédolls. I buy her one every week, but I'm afraid of how many to buy her when her birthday comes. Oh gosh. Yeah. I love Pokeballs. Do you love Pokédolls? Yay, Pokédolls! Cool. Good story. Hello there. You should be extra careful now. I just saw on TV that 2 rocket grunts started stealing random people's Pokemon. They are known troublemakers. Okay, before I continue going in Blue Metropolis, we're going to go check that other route and see what's what. Shh! I'm trying to catch some cool, rare Pokemon here. I don't see any Pokemon here, though. Hold up. Do you want to take this shortcut? Battle me first. Neo route. Wait, this is back to that early town. It's like our first route. Wait, did this just, like, open up before? Okay. Or maybe... I have no idea. Okay, cool. Well, now we know. Blue Metropolis. Let's find out what you got here. Alright, oh, sup. Very casual. Professor sent me out to look for some kid with a cool hat. Oh yes, he also said that the kid got a Johto starter. That must be you. Now, the professor doesn't know that I don't really play by the rules, and I'll only give you Professor's gift if you beat me in a battle. Alright, sure. Oh, you've got some guts. Scientist Hugh sent out a Ditto. Okay. I can deal with Ditto. Not going to do too much. That's alright. But now we can move into Billy here and burn this fool down. Oh, he does have my moves now. Gosh darn it. That was dumb. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see what he does. He's going to use Giga Drain on me. Man, that was... I'm not a fan of that. Ermin just got used against me, like, big time. Come on, Billy. Wake up. Still asleep? Come on. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm using a potion here. No risks. Risk Zach is done. Come on, wake up. There we go. Gosh. Alright, Ditto's gone. Porygon. Recover, HP full. Cool. Rock, though, did not do as much. We'll do an Ember as well. See what that does to him. Probably do... I mean, if he's just going to keep using some agilities, can probably Ember him down. I was hoping to get a burn. Conversion? What the heck? And a Psychic... Okay, well, you're gone anyways, so... I'm going to use my second potion here because I don't know what he has, and I'm nervous that if he attacks me that... I mean, I'm a couple levels up, which is good. Okay, he's got Quick Attack, is what he decided to do, so a Rock Throw should be fine. If he just keeps using Quick Attack, he got burned. Flame Body coming in clutch. Got another Rock. Burn's not going to quite do it, but that's fine. Still made our way through. I like this dude's team. Ditto... Porygon, Elekid. Cool. Oh, I skipped over what he said, sorry. Hey, oh, here they are. Obtained Macho Brace. Enjoy your Macho Brace. It is useful for EV training. Ooh, okay. What does Macho Brace do? An item to be held by a Pokemon. It promotes strong growth, but lowers speed while it's held. Good day. Oh, we need to check if you have the necessary items to be able to travel further. Checking Dull Village Badge. Checking Chaos Route Badge. Checking the Surf TM. You have all the necessary badges and the Surf HM. You are allowed to proceed further. Cool. Good to know. So let's see what's down here. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, already did that. More routes. What's in the building? So how do you think we can make easy money selling those Pokemon eggs? Ooh, Pokemon egg. Sorry, kid. We are having an important meeting right now. I'll have to ask you to leave. Anyways, where were we? Okay, so maybe I can come back and get a Pokemon egg from here at some point? Are you perhaps headed towards this small cave? Well, there's nothing to explore inside. Don't even go there. Oh, unexplored cave. I know where that is. I'm still going to go check it out, though. Alright, were you lying to me? Oh, wait. I have to cut to go inside? I don't know. Seems like there might be something in here. Empty cave. Okay, well, there's at least a person in here. Okay, and we get an encounter in here. A Mawhile, which would be good if this had Megas. I think Mawhile has a Mega, but unfortunately since it doesn't evolve, it's not... I don't know. I mean, we're still going to catch it, is the thing. It uses its docile-looking face to lure foes into complacency, then bites with its huge, relentless jaws. And we already have a name for Mawhile from a recent commission. We're going with Mango. We got Mango the Mawhile here. Alright, what else we got in here? Maybe something will be in here at some point? Could have had a Magnemite. It's not too bad. Oh, we could have had a Laron? What? Oh, missed opportunity. Oh, that's such a bummer. Oh my god, that would have been a great addition to the team. Oh, man. Alright. Big time bummer. Big time bummer. Alright, there's this person up here, so let's see what's what. Psst, can you hear that? There's a rumor going on that a rare legendary Pokemon is visiting this cave every once in a while. Why is it not appearing is what I'm currently investigating. By the way, I'm Rico. You've probably met my brother Brock. Somewhere on your way. He is also interested in exploring caves. Okay, good to know. So check back here periodically for legendary Pokemon. Good to know. Alright, we have a gym. We have a Pokeball. This item has a message attached to it? I don't need these rods anymore. Whoever the lucky person that finds this is, you've just obtained the finest rods there are. Good rod. And a super rod. Alright, cool. Don't think I have an encounter for this town. zone, so I can get that over here. There is a battle up here. Let's go check that out. Let's see. Okay. I keep expecting there to be hidden items up here, and there's not. And it's very unfortunate. Okay. It's your lucky day, trainer. I'm not a trainer myself, and I'm just enjoying the weather. Oh, cool. That is nice. Yeehaw! I just defeated Blake, and I feel amazing. It was a tough match, but my Poliwag-whirl-wrath just brick-breaked its way to win. Alright. Well, I'm going to pick up another encounter here. Oh! We got Noctowl! Yes! Yes! Baron is back, baby! Baron is back! Let's go! Yes! Alright, let's not lose a Mon here, though. Okay. We're gonna send in... Baron is back! Let's go! Oh, yes! Yes, I am excited. That is fantastic. I am very happy with that. Alright, we're gonna hit a return here. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. When it needs to think, it rotates its head 180 degrees to sharpen its intellectual power. I don't think that's how that works. Give a nickname to the Noctowl. Yes. Baron. Alright, we're going and picking up Baron. Oh! Yo, Ermin's evolving too! Alright! Hey! Take it for a win! Alright, we have a lot of mons to make this episode, though. We have a lot of mons to make now. Alright, moving Baron onto the team for Lane. Ooh, we are going to take that off of Lane. Let's take a look at the Mawhile that we caught. Jolly Nature. Intimidate. Ooh, Intimidate is really helpful. And S-tier Speed. You know, Mango may end up coming onto the team. We'll see. But right now, I'm pretty happy with what we have. Okay, we don't have any more Fainted Mons. So yeah, now we have Ermin, Dawn, Croconaw, Blinkleton, Baron back on the team, and Slugma. That's going to be it for the end of this episode. We are going to be tackling the third gym in the next episode. But as far as a quick recap, we caught Ermin. We evolved Ermin. We also caught a Mawhile named Mango. And we got Baron back on the team, which for me is a huge win. I was super excited to make the Noctowl sculpture, and now we still get to. So we have 4 sculptures to make, and let's go ahead and get on to the workshop shoutouts and the build portion of the video. Alright, we've got our workshop shoutouts, and for today, the thumbnail artist is actually me. For episode 8, 8 is one of my favorite numbers, and so I decided that I was going to be the workshop shoutout thumbnail artist. This is one of the sculptures that I finished up at the beginning of the year. It's about 5 feet tall and made from a massive amount of random scrap metal. Essentially, I had a massive pile of scrap metal that I wasn't going to move with me, so I decided to make a massive Feraligatr out of it, which is now with one of my family members while I figure out what I'm actually going to do with it in the long run. So if anyone knows what I should do with this massive Feraligatr, please let me know. Now, for the rest of the workshop shoutouts, we did want to say thank you to Ermin1 for joining on Ko-Fi. That is who we named our Bellsprout after. Additionally, we did have a commission come through from Mango Squirrel, and so that's where we got Mango for Mawhile. And then Baron is a throwback, so Red Baron 12 from an earlier episode, giving you another shout out again. Thanks for the support. Glad to have Baron back on the team. If you're enjoying this content, if you want to see more, or if you want to help support the workshop so I can continue putting out even more sculptures, you can do all that stuff down in the link below. I'm currently on Ko-Fi. I also do have Patreon as well. Whichever one's your preference. I try to post the same stuff in both spaces. But yeah, got some different backer benefits. Super fun. And if you enjoy the content, support the channel. So with all that, let's get on to the build. Today we start out with our bulbous buddy Bellsprout, and with a quick sketch to get an idea of the Pokemon that I'm going to be making, we move into the chain layout. Each one of those little links there represents an individual chain link, and it helps me conceptualize the design I'm going to be making.
Moving into the actual chains, we're going to be starting out with the head with a 4, 2 singles, a 5, a 6 link, and then another 4. And again, that's for the head of Bellsprout. The body is going to be made up of a 6 link and 3 links. And then we've got 2 6 links that'll make up the leaves for the sides. Now onto the welding. So to start out, we're going to quickly tack all of the in-between sections on these links and then start stacking away. Starting with the head, we put the 4 on the 6, stack the 5 on top, add those little single bits onto the 4 link for the mouth, and then put that on top as well. Make sure it's all lined up, tack them on, and time for the body. Now, I was playing around with the body here a little bit to try and figure out the right shape so that it would both stand and still look kind of like Bellsprout's tendrily rooty body. And once I got the 3 tacked on there, I realized it was a little bit long, so I grinded it down a hair before attaching it to the head here. With those attached, I can add on the different leaves now, and that's going to conclude the welding portion. So a little bit of grinding up with the Dremel, and let's jump into the mid-build breakdown. This is just a quick chance to see Bellsprout in its raw chain state. This is just a quick chance to see Bellsprout in its raw chain state. And additionally, I did make one small change, which is for the bottom of the roots. I just kept them as the single link there instead of adding the additional flat links. The painting here is pretty simple, so let's learn something about Bellsprout. Did you know that Bellsprout is often depicted as a mischievous and cunning Pokemon? It's cute, but apparently cunning. And it uses its vine-like appendages to ensnare unsuspecting prey or opponents, which makes sense since it is based on the Venus flytrap, or at least its final evolution is, so I can assume that Bellsprout is as well. Also, although it does gain nourishment from photosynthesis, it also, like it mentioned, uses its long vine-like appendages to catch and consume small insects, which makes me think, what Pokemon is Bellsprout eating? I also think that this could be a really cool mechanic in a Pokemon game of instead of having trees to cut down, you have a area of vines or other similar things that you would have to cut down, something that Bellsprout here might have created. I think it could just be a good, fun little variation in the game. Would love to know what you think too about in-game obstacles. With vines interwoven and welded from bike chains, we have our final design for Bellsprout. One of the most difficult parts of this design was actually making sure that he could stand up with his sort of awkward nature here, but I think we managed to pull it off. He does stand, his bulbous head doesn't fall over, and his leafy appendages do still wave in that friendly Bellsprouty way. And with that, let's move on to the next design. We're sticking with Ermin since we did evolve him in the episode as well, so let's go ahead and make our Weepingbell. Similar with the sketches, just gonna get the rough design. Weepingbell changed significantly from this drawing where I initially thought of doing a stack design. I ended up going with a different style. Now that we're moving into the chains, I can show you exactly what I mean. So instead of doing a stack design from front to back, which was my initial thought, seeing that there was those bulbous lips in the front and then I could just kind of shape the rest of the chains going up from there, it created this sort of weird design with a lot of gaps and I just didn't really like it. So instead, we did a stack design going from side to side, as you can see here, and this let me get the shape of Weepingbell a little bit better. So we ended up adding a 6 link onto the front to still get those lips, some 8s on the side for the leaves, and everything else was stacked in the middle. That moves us into the welding portion here, so we're going to quickly tack everything here before eventually stacking them up. We've got the lips on the left-hand corner and the leaves on the right hand. Now, starting with the stacking steps, we're going to take the second biggest piece, put it on top of the first, take the third biggest piece, put it on top of that, and that's going to give us our contours for Weepingbell. Once those are stacked together, we can add those big voluminous lips onto the front, his quick little 2-piece stem on the top, and we can add those leaves onto the left and right side. That's going to be it for the welding, so we take to the Dremel, cleaning up all of our little welds, imperfections, getting some of the slag off and some of the rust. Which brings us to our mid-build breakdown for a chance to see Ermin in its second evolution state and its raw chain state. Just another quick glimpse showing how I did the stack design from left to right instead of from front to back. We've got the stem at the top, the 6-link lips at the front, and just a quick little turnaround before we add the paint. Similar to his buddy evolution before, this bulbous boy is going to be getting a large coat of yellow, but to the next degree. Now, I don't know if you remember me mentioning this in the video where I made Sandshrew, but yellow is extraordinarily difficult to paint with, especially on top of these raw chains, and it usually takes at least 4 to 6 coats before I can actually get a yellow where you don't see the chains. Now, I have discovered that adding in a white or beige does help with the opacity just a little bit and sometimes brings it down to 3 or 4 layers instead of 5 or 6, but it still does take a while. Unlike with this green, which is still a light color, but just goes on fine, and I only needed 2 coats for that one. Got to give our Weepingbell some pink lips because it is going out on a date tonight. With who? I don't know. I guess it depends on whoever it captures, which is a little predatory, but it is a Venus flytrap, so what can you expect? Just like the green, this pink is a pretty light color, but unlike the yellow, it still only needed 2 coats. So I don't know if it's just the yellow that I'm using or if the other colors are better. Who knows? But we're gonna be having to change some stuff up because that yellow, it just ain't working. Final touches are the brown for the tip of the stem, and that brings us into our final design for Weepingbell. Slightly more bulbous than the boy before him, he's absorbed those roots and chains into his body and made himself just a little bit bigger. If you too want to grow big and strong like Weepingbell, make sure to eat your fruits, veggies, and learn how to photosynthesize. And with that, let's go ahead and get on to the next build. That brings us to Mango the Mawhile. So starting out with our sketch here, I honestly think this is probably one of my better sketches. I mean, just look at that beauty right there. But because this sketch has 2 very distinct parts, we're gonna start with the left hand, which is Mawhile's big old chomping jaws on top of its head. And then the right is the link layout for the actual body and head of Mawhile. Moving into the chains for Mawhile, we can already see that those big old jaws are actually bigger than the body itself. The middle chain up there is 18 links long, being the biggest one and having a small little offshoot for the connection to the head. The links on either side of them are going to be 14 pieces long, and then we're going to have 2 8 links that sit somewhat inside of those, which we will see in the welding portion. Then we also have those flat links that'll get cut in half and be used for the teeth. As for the head, we have a 4, 5, and then another 4 with some 2s on top for the ears, and then a single link that's going to be the skinny portion of the body with 2 6s and 2 3s for the bottom, another 2 singles for the legs, and some 4s for the arms. Props to anyone who can spell legs the way I just said it. Onto the welding, we are going to start with the jaws on the left, and you can see where the 8 links sit inside those 14s to help add some filler to it. This was not initially in the sketch, but it was in the link layout. With everything tacked, we can start stacking. So although we designed the jaws first, we are actually going to start with the body because I need to be able to position them so that it actually stands, because again, those jaws are bigger than the body itself, and this is easily thrown off. So we started by adding the 6s and 3s for the bottom of the body. We are now adding the 2 singles onto the bottom of it for those legs. And once we get them tacked up, we make sure that it stands by itself before we start adding the additional weight. So now we can add those 2 links for the arms, and we get a little bit of a tall head, so I do take the angle grinder and cut it down just a touch so we don't have a super weird long neck. For the head, we have the 5 link position between the 2 4s, with the bottom 4 facing flat in the front and the top 4 and the 5 with a corner in the front. I went ahead and cut all of those flat links into half flats and welded them onto each side of the jaw. And so here we are just adding those sides of the jaw onto the main part. We quickly tack them together, put them onto the side, add the head onto the body so that we can start putting the final pieces here together. Now this takes a little bit here, but we have that appendage where we can tack it onto the top of the head, make sure that it stands well, add the ears, clean it up with a quick little Dremel, and that is going to bring us into the mid-build breakdown. And there we have Mawhile in its mid-build raw chain state. We can get a little bit of a better glimpse at all of the different parts here before the paint is added, just to see what it looks like. So for that body, again, we have the 6s, 3s down at the bottom for the skirt pant type look. And then for the head, we've got the ears slash hair. And we now get a better look at our big jaw as well. And you can see those flat links a little bit better, but those will pop even more once the paint is added. And speaking of paint, let's go ahead and get to it. This paint design isn't too bad. We've got mostly black, which shows up great on the chains. I have no problems with. We do again have more yellow, lots and lots of yellow this time around. But I mixed it with a lot of white and it actually went on significantly better. But while you get to watch this paint, I have a question for you. Without looking it up, the two pieces on top of Mawhile's head, is it hair or are they ears? Without looking it up, I'm curious if anyone here knows the answer. If you've been staying tuned, you know that during this paint section, I've started having a little bit more fun because I don't really know talk about what I'm painting necessarily. So here's some fun facts about Mawhile, and I didn't know, but Mawhile is apparently a steel fairy type, which is baffling to me. I did not realize that it was steel type. I think I knew the fairy part. I couldn't remember the steel. That's wild. I did not know that. And in the definition, let me read this. Mawhile has a distinctive appearance, with its most prominent feature being its massive jaws that resemble a pair of steel jaws. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I misread that the first time and I thought it said its jaws themselves were steel, which would be even more terrifying than the fact that they already are these absolutely massive chomping jaws, which apparently is the other theme for this episode because we've got our big old Bellsprout boys who are going to be turning into Victory Bell at some point. They're gonna eat you up, and then also this Mawhile is gonna try to eat you up too. Anyways, I got a little bit into ranting there, and we will talk about the paint here because you can now see where I'm adding the whites onto the teeth and actually making them pop out just a little bit more. That brings us into the final design for Mawhile, and again, this one luckily only needed 2 coats of paint, which is really nice. I do really like how the head itself shaped up with the flat on the bottom, and then we get that little bit of point with the 5 and 4 on top. We of course have our massive jaws with those glimmering white teeth. Apparently Mawhile brushes pretty well. We also have the yellow spot on the end of the jaws, which I'm putting a conspiracy theory out here that that's actually a third eye, just in case you're trying to sneak up on this boy, which I would not recommend, because if so, you're gonna get got. So let's move on to the final design. Bringing us back to Baron, the final sculpture, our final design, the final sketch of this episode. Hoo-Hoo and Noctowl are some of my favorite flying types, so I'm super happy to have this back on. And also after making the original design, I was really excited to actually make this sculpture itself. So similar to the other ones, we have our link layout here. Each one of those individual little dashes is a link. So we've got a front view and a side view, and now we have the chain view. Let's move everything off to the side so we can get started with the head. So usually when I'm designing something, I start with the most prominent feature, which for Noctowl honestly is its little headdress. So I know I wanted to use the 2 links and the flat links for that, and then pretty much just worked my way down from there. So started with a 4 on top, 2 6s, and I initially used a 4, but after doing a little bit of design work, I thought a 6 was actually going to work a lot better in this design to make the head kind of more round and also flow into the body a little bit more. Speaking of the body, we have 2 10 links and then 2 8 links that are going to make up the sides of the body. For the legs, we have 2 2s with some flats that'll add additional toes on the side and front. For the tail, we have a 6 link with some flats that'll go on the top for a cover. And for the wings, we have 10 links with 5 links in the middle for some filler. So that finishes up the design, and let's get on to the welding. We are starting off the welds with the head, and again right here in the design we still have the 2 4s and 2 6s, but later on we switch one of those 4s for another 6 link, which just keeps the head a little more round and again helps it flow into the body a little bit better. We're going to zoom in for the feet, where we add that flat link onto the edge, which gives an extra toe as well as a toe in the back. It's a small change, but still a pretty significant one in the final design. So with the main body, we tack the 2 10 links together, add the 8s on either side, and that is going to give us the body for Noctowl. We put it to the side and start working on making the head. With the main part of the head down, we can add the headdress. I don't really know what's called the headdress, and the beak, which is a half link that we tack on the top and front. We will then add the tail. So we got a couple flat links again that are going to be used as the cover on top of the tail, just to help finish up and close that gap a little bit. So with everything tacked, we can start putting it all together. So we add our main body onto our magnet so we can hold it still and tack on the head. Move it over to the side so we can get the wings on as well. And then we are going to add the tail down there on the little booty, adding the legs on last so we know that everything fits and so that it will actually stand once the legs are on. Finishing it up with a little Dremel work to smooth out some edges, clean up some slag, and clean off a little bit of that rust before we get onto the painting. That brings us into the mid-build breakdown, where we get the chance to see Noctowl in its raw chain form before we add any paint to it. One of the main reasons I do this is just because the chain form looks very different than the painted form, and I've actually gotten feedback on both. Some people like the raw chains, some people like the paint. Generally the paint does add a little bit more of the character to it, but the raw chains themselves really allow you to get a chance to see what the design looks like. As for the paint, we've got like 50 shades of brown going on here, so let's learn a little bit about Noctowl. There are 2 main things I want to share with you. The first is being that Noctowls are often portrayed as being wise and powerful Pokemon, capable of using their psychic abilities to aid their trainers in their journeys. On top of that, their main ability is Insomnia, which doesn't seem like an ability, but hey, if a Pokemon that's wise and powerful is using it, then it's gotta mean something. The reason I want to share this is because I also have Insomnia, which means I'm also wise and powerful. I don't really know if that's how that works, but I'm gonna take it that way. I do have to take it with a little bit of a grain of salt though, because apparently they turn their head 180 degrees in order to concentrate and focus, which 1, I just can't do, and 2, I'm really not sure that's how that works. But also, hey, if a Pokemon that's intelligent, wise, powerful, and has acute senses can do it, then maybe it's worth a try. So just pardon me while I'm over here trying to figure out how to turn my head in a 180 degrees without dying. We're going to finish up our Noctowl here with a couple little front brown splotches, and that is going to bring us to the final design for our boy Baron. Baron the Wise, Baron the Powerful, Baron the Bike Chain Beast, Baron our friend, our companion, and our boy who is back on the team. Super excited to have been able to make this design and to have gotten Baron back. If you haven't left a comment yet, let me ask you this question. Is the link between insomnia and powerfulness causation, correlation, or just coincidence? That brings us to the end of our video. We made 4 Mons this time. We got Ermin, the Bellsprout, and Weepingbell. Got Baron, the Noctowl, and we have Mango, the Mawhile. Thank you again for watching. Thank you to all of our Ko-Fi contributors and workshop backers, and I will see you next time.